Hi, I've had this idea to do for a while where I record pieces that I'm working on. This is one piece I'm working on, and this is my first video ever. I have no idea how the YouTube is going to work, so I gave her some eraser pasties just in case. But yeah, I want to show what I'm working on and kind of give you an idea of how this is a living piece of art. I get asked here and there if the pieces that I sell, because I sell prints of pretty much all my drawings, if I use AI to draw my pieces, and no, I do not. I use paper. And for this one specifically, I've been using this color pencil. It's a dark red. I have a 2H pencil, and 2H pencil, from what I understand, you're supposed to draw really light lines with it, but I don't do that. I draw this shading. It helps to put a layer of graphite here, and then from there I can build it up with the regular HB pencil, which this one I sharpen with the knife, so it's pointy boy. And for the blending, and I'm using this for the graphite part, and for the color pencil I have an eyeshadow brush. And I wanted to show how the pieces that I create, they're living pieces of art for myself. I laid it out. I put a guideline here. So I mapped out the area to be 8 by 10. I put center line and another center line kind of here, but it's kind of gone because of the shading. So just to kind of get it centered, and then from there I start with the idea. I feel like she's a little higher, so I might move the lines a little bit to give her some more space here, because there's a lot of space here. And I had the idea that I was going to draw a mermaid. I wasn't sure. I did a lot of scribbling, and it's kind of gone, but I scribble a lot because I wasn't sure how the tail was gonna look, and my process is very trial and error on paper. So this is what I have so far. This is her skin is a combination. I started with graphite and then I put color pencil on top. I'm still undecided on the hair. I'm leaning towards leaving it black. You can see some of the sketch lines right here where I didn't know where to put the hair, but I kind of mapped it out. I have a pretty decent idea. I still want to give her a little more space here at the top, so I might just move the lines. I want her tail to look like a combination of the kind of mermaid that has two tails, and also the betta fish, the angry guys. And these are supposed to look like pieces of lace, but they look like worms. Once I put them on paper and I get them out of my head, I see that they look like worms. So yeah, I'm gonna change those. I'm not sure what they're gonna look like yet, because I solve all the problems, all the design stuff. I work all of that on paper. This, I think I sneezed. I think that's what it is. I have no idea, but that happens. It's kind of rare, but it does happen. And the way that I solve it is with charcoal, black and white charcoal. I kind of put a layer over it, and that kind of helps protect the paper a little bit and remove that. But I'm gonna have to incorporate this into some sort of design. And I started blending the reds. I use here black ink, and it was a little too harsh for the beginning. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or if I'm gonna find a way to brighten it up. But yeah, I like working with kind of just figuring out ideas as I go. I'm not sure what this is gonna look like when it's done. I like getting to the point where the paper tells me what the piece is going to look like. So yeah, this is why I consider this a living piece of art, and artificial intelligence cannot tell you that. It doesn't give you the tactile feedback. And yeah, I'll show the piece. It's taking forever. Sometimes I like drawing slow, and sometimes I take some breaks. So this is gonna take a little while, but I'll come back and check in, and I'll show when she's completed. Okay, thank you. See you.